And with still more than a minute to go in the half, time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you...
Let's go.
And my goodness, another interception.
No, we serious.
Shaquille Griffin.
Let's go.
And he'll take this back all the way up past the
45-yard
line.
Take this ass with him.
Well, to be frank, CD, this is
From
getting
my
tough
viewers.
to watch. I mean, you feel for him, but 6 interceptions, that's at a whole new level. It's not a good level.
It makes it tougher and tougher to come up with ways to try and support him, but you have to as a team because you can't just throw your quarterback aside. You're going to need him later on. But
let's go.
And he finds
let's go.
the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle.
Going to sleep on their ass. That's what you can do. Go to sleep.
Historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Seahawks offense continues to pour it on.
The kick is
and he'll bang that one through.
Makes the score Seahawks 49, Chiefs 6. Jason Myers.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Taken in the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
Tyreek Hill on the return.
Yeah, man,
the Chiefs
halftime.
take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want
catch the ball
again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. The linebacker, Bobby Wagner, able to get back in coverage and knock it free. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. They'll hand it off now. Williams. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. They'll run forward with a fullback Sherman. And he will have the first down as they get into the ground at the 37. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. And going deep for Hill.
Come on, man.
And now here is another
Dunbar, you keep trying him. That's 4 for
it's
him.
Quentin Dunbar with a pick.
Disrespect, like he ain't good or
in the
something.
closing stages of the first half. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee.
And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
Let the time run out now. Go get him.
Picked off near the 26. And he will be brought down. His time is now run out on this first half.
All right, let's have a 51-point second half.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
To kick off for Kansas City.
The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A good pickup there at 22. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football.
Get your pride that you got anyway.
And he did. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Following the penalty, it's 1st and 5, and you got to think offensively, all kinds of options. Here's Mahomes to throw. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Mahomes.
Double. Let's go.
He lost the football, and the Seahawks
Nice,
have recovered.
it happened.
Well, we know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field, and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in.
Tyler Lockett.
Boy, you ain't got no feet.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown.
To number 16.
Tyler Lockett. 73 yards. And the Seahawks are running away with this one.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone.
10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again symptomatic? I like that.
Your analysis symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Unable to stop KJ right there as he slips by for the sack. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack.
You ran right into me.
Carry there, but that only takes them back to where they
started.
outside. 3rd and 10.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 10.
Chicken, baby.
From the gun on 3rd down,
Hit.
Mahomes. Flush to his right. Completes it.
Got it. Oh, he's supposed to fumble
Yeah,
that.
nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the 1st, right around the 42. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
4th down.
Here we go. 4th down.
Got him.
And going deep.
Let's go.
And this is going to be incomplete.
Right
So
to the
certainly
ground
an
over.
interesting call there to go for it. And the Seahawks
Eat
have
your
get the
chicken.
football back in outstanding field position. Now Wilson on 1st down.
Rock.
They'll run the
Thank
screen
you.
with Carson.
Come on, man.
Down after a
I hit the
pickup
fucking
of
juke
8,
button.
2nd and 2.
To Chris Carson.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after
I
that
got
last
you right
catch.
here.
Good for 8 yards.
2nd and 2.
From the gun, it's Wilson.
Good down. Let's go.
Down, but not before they're inside the 25.
To Greg Olson.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Rolling to his right. He's going to take off with it.
Right.
The improv on the scramble there gets
Get
him
this play.
6, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. at the 16-yard line.
Looking to throw again on second down. Wilson escaping the pressure.
Good defense.
And his throw here is incomplete.
And the end result of that play, you're almost not sure what you really want, because when he gets outside of the pocket, you actually hold your breath because you think he's going to run for big yardage. But when he chose to pull it down and throw it, and a play was made to knock it away, that's a pretty good end result.
First down, let's go.
When you expected when the play began.
And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal.
Touchdown.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Chris Carson, his 2nd touchdown of the night, as his guys continue to pour it on. So now a 2-point conversion attempt coming for Wilson and the Seahawks. From the shotgun, Wilson, and he's got it. They add on more, a little salt in the wound. 2-point conversion makes this lead even bigger.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And Hill will opt for the touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down,
Caused all of that.
it caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Now a handoff. Here's Williams.
Good hit, Wagner.
Brought down right around the 37. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
37-yard line.
Mahomes now to throw. Going deep here for Watkins.
Let's go. Good D. I got one person in between 3 of your people.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman.
Let's go.
And
Good
my
hit.
goodness, another interception.
Let's go.
Griffin with a pick. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Wilson after the play fake to Carson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you
Pass
just hand
interference.
it off to the side,
Call
you
it.
get your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Operating from the gun, Wilson. And he's got Lockett. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 1st down, Seattle, 16 yards the gain there. Now we've got whistles and movement up front. I think this is against Seattle. A 5-yard loss there is going to bring up 4th down. The full start backs them up 5, 1st and 15. To throw again is Wilson. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. Play action. It's Wilson. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Alex Okafor able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Wilson and the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. Being chased out left.
Why would you go in? Stay where you was at.
Another interception.
Man, he was open if he would stay where he was at.
Thornhill. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
At their own 24-yard line.
They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
Yeah, good
16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Now Williams. Fighting down past the 45. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City 1st down.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
Touchdown.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That time they pick up a 24 yards on the keeper. 1st down.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs 1st down.
Now this time Mahomes will throw. Flushed out right.
Catch it. Come on.
Nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Shaquille Griffin knocking it away that time in coverage. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Forced out to his left.
Lucky shit.
Left side by Hardman. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Eluding the pressure right.
Fumble. Pick it up. Let's go.
And the Seahawks have picked it up.
Let's go.
A big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
You've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt.
Who you throwing the ball to? Thank you.
But nothing is ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
Incomplete.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. To throw on 2nd and 10. Wilson. And he is going to go down here, but we also have a penalty marker at the line of scrimmage. They may have jumped the gun. Here's a 2nd and 5 now after the offsides penalty. From the gun, Wilson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Operating from the gun. Wilson going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that's caught inside the 30. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. As that lead just swells and swells. Look, this has been dominance in all 3 phases. Offense, defense, and special teams.
So don't we have to give a lot of credit, not just to what we've seen today, but the preparation in advance, coaching staff, commitment by the players to the game plan, and being ready to go in this one? You're exactly right. Clean sweep. And, boy, they're going to celebrate this one after it's over.
And on the other side, this is the game film you just flush and never go back and review. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Makes the score Seahawks 71, Chiefs 6. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep.
Ooh, good zoot. Got him.
And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble of bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense.
Let's go.
You have periods devoted to practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board.
2-minute warning.
That part of the field and they come away with nothing. That's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. Mahomes now on first down. Flush to his right.
Thank you.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off inside the 10. And he'll be stopped shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. After the interception, here's Wilson. Sliding out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
Get there.
Incomplete on the deep ball.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right
He threw it short, man. I had him beat.
Another interception. Picked up by Charvarius.
He's good.
And to the 40.
He was going to get my defense some more
Return
stats.
stops. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
It matters.
And then with the Eagles.
That's right.
It matters.
With the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington. And
My ego. I won the league game. My ego ain't messed up.
Incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Flushed out right.
Yep.
That is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He
Very
could not
lucky.
hang on. It's
I hit
3rd
you.
down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Thank you.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 22.
Ah, come on, stay in bounds.
Yet another mistake after the interception there. And guys, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get...
Let's go.
This is caught. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is,
keep our pants
we're going to
clean.
give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
Jason Myers.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Take over 1st and 10.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And a coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And 10 yards to go.
Throwing now is Mahomes.
Let's
And
go.
that is incomplete. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. They
I
haven't
do.
been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
Returning it is Moore.
Let's go. Oh, come on.
Officially, that'll
Let's
be
go.
marked
I
down as
was
just
trying
a
to get out of
28-yard
there.
punt. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10.
At their own 48-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next
This
drive, the
is
Seahawks
prevent.
offense. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When you go to the backup, let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season,
prevent.
I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them
prevent.
did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. We you know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game.
All right,
Now
let's
here's
get shit.
another interception. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And the return will stop them well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line.
78 to 6. I'll take it.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes. He's going to let it fly.
Thank you.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard
Go ahead and go
line.
see a prevent.
At their own 30.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one deal here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now.
I got to add this to my
Put someone back deep
portfolio.
just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and shake hands. Yes.
78
Get out
to
of there.
6. Damn.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did.
Did I just
Boy, were
play
they
my
clicking
son?
on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a
You my-
game.
you
to
my
put up
son
that
now,
number
so I'm
of
gonna call
points,
you son.
Continually feel like they're moving the ball and
You got
things are
son.
working and clicking.
You got. I wouldn't either. After that first half, I would have laid on the couch too.
Just don't think
I
you
would
can
have
do
went and took
anything
a
wrong.
shower
Whatever you
and
call, run,
put my
pass, it's all
pajamas
good.
on and read a bedtime story. I had 49 in the first half. Let me see.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaunt. This has been a
Good night.
presentation of the
Go
NFL
Comfort James.
on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Kansas City.
She's a winner because she's on my side. She been asleep all night. She gonna definitely be up at 4 in the morning. I said, I thought she was asleep while we was playing the game. I said, she been asleep this whole time. She definitely finna be up at 4 in the morning. She'll be up at 5.